Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a POV drive. 2019 Mustang GT Performance Package 2. Currently headed over to the eye care. See how much my contacts are gonna cost. And I need to grab some gas later today as well. Just go ahead and do a POV drive across town here. Car's still warming up. It's about 8 a.m. right now. I just hit our warm marker there, so we'll do some bridge pulls and whatnot on the way down there today. During this drive, I'll go ahead and get into some things I want to do with this car. First, to be changing off this leather steering wheel. So I had a black 2018 Mustang GT that had around the same mileage on it. This has got just under 20,000 on it right now. We'll hit the 20,000 mark here pretty soon, maybe either today or tomorrow. But so around the same mileage, maybe 25-30k. And the steering wheel did not have this on it, if you see that. I'd put 20% on the front windshield and 5% around the sides here, and you know, I didn't really have any tint at all whenever I first bought the vehicle, so I'm thinking it was just kind of kept out in the sun, and it was you know, kind of baking in the sun there. So work on replacing that. I'm gonna get a new shift knob. I absolutely love this leather shift knob here, but I think the like a white shift ball or something like that. I don't know if I want to go for an 8 ball or anything like that, but get a little bridge pull. A little 8 a.m. bridge pull. Yeah, so besides the steering wheel here, I may do a different pedal package as well. It makes it very hard to heel toe downshift in this car with this setup from the way the brake pedal is. Your brake pedal is like way out here, and then your gas would be somewhere back here, so it's really difficult to really heel toe unless you're all the way down on that brake pedal, which with these sticky Brembo brakes, you know, being anywhere close to barely touching it is locking the brakes up. So yeah, so I want to do that. MBRP catback, something that I'm thinking about as well. Wanted to go long tube headers, but I'm not sure if that's going to be undrivable on day-to-day driving, since this is my daily car. If it was a weekend car, I wouldn't really mind it, but this is my daily, so get over here. We'll get over again. So MBRP exhaust. I think I'm gonna leave the tires alone. Something I would have done if I didn't get a premium model fastback would be to change these seats out for something cooler, you know, like some race seats, some Recaro race seats that come with the Mustangs. Get some out of a junkyard or something like that. I think would be cool as well. That'd be pretty fun. We do have the heated steering wheel. I'll try to get into a few things that I don't like during this drive as well about the Mustang, just in case you're thinking about buying one. But some of the things I do love is that Resonator delete back there with the active exhaust. It sounds absolutely amazing. So all I've done for exhaust modifications is going to be that Resonator delete in the back, compared to an active exhaust that has a fuse pulled out on it. And it sounds nothing short but amazing. Absolutely insane. So you got Bang & Olufsen surround sound system in here. Sounds great, sounds fantastic. Could sound better. I had an Audi S5 that had a really good Bang & Olufsen system. Bang & Olufsen system. And that sounded absolutely amazing. So I had an Audi S5 that I took to stage 2. About $5,000 I'd put into it. I put down pipes, turbo inlet, larger cooling in the front. Did some other things to it as well. It did 0 to 60 in somewhere about 3.5 seconds ish. I absolutely love that car. All-wheel drive, pushing like 515 torque, and maybe about like 440 horsepower ish. The biggest thing with the European cars I absolutely love is you can do smaller modifications and come out on top for mod to mod. Those are really going to be some of the best cars that you can get if you're looking to put in minimal money for power. Right, the German car is absolutely amazing. So you have things like your BMWs, or not even German cars in specific, but just some of the foreign vehicles doing minor mods to them. And you could argue that you could push 1,200 horsepower out of something like a Corvette or whatever it is, or even out of a Mustang. But some of the European cars, or German cars, or whatever it may be, are gonna push 600-800 horsepower off of just bolt-ons, which is really where you ask the question, is it worth it for mod because of repair costs and stuff like that. But yeah, a little more about this car. 2019 Mustang GT in white, red leather, as you guys can see. We have the red here as well. We do have the interior lighting at nighttime, which I absolutely love. I lost the interior lighting on my 2022 Cadillac, which I was really sad about, but ended up going with this. So reason I traded in my 2018, I simply just didn't have the stuff that I liked, right? We had the 10-speed auto without digital dash, since I believe that came out in 2019 models. So I wish I would have waited there for a digital dash, but it is what it is. I absolutely love that car. It started to have some other issues as well, so I didn't know much about cars at the time. It was right whenever I was getting into vehicles, so yeah, unfortunately. But we don't make better life decisions in our 20s. Right? So alright guys, good morning. 8 a.m. we're back. Like I said, this is a Performance Package 2 Mustang, 2019, so I think they made it from 2018 to 2021. We'll see some different features here that I have on the vehicle. So these are regularly 305s, but I have two 285s on there right now. 285 30 ZR19s on there right now. These things are amazing. The all-season tires. Still got a decent amount of tread on them left before I gotta change them out. Alright, so currently we have chrome badges. I know earlier in the video I was talking about some things that I would change on the vehicle if I were to change it, which I don't want to change a crazy amount, but maybe black badges. I kind of like the way that the chrome accents the vehicle, so I don't know 100%. I will need to get my front grille changed out, replaced here. Somebody backed into my vehicle. Not sure where it was at, but they scraped up some of this paint here. Probably use a decent amount of touch-up paint here and just get some of that stuff off. Probably wouldn't be too bad, but that is something that I'm looking forward to replacing eventually. Then we have the engine bay of the Performance Package 2. Comes with a brace here, and then it also comes with some larger cooling options down in here, which obviously you can't see. But with that and some of the other options, like we have brake tuning. I believe that we have steering tuning on the performance package too as well, which makes this thing absolutely amazing for the track. Spoiler, I'm debating if I want to keep this. So this thing actually puts down, I think, 60 pounds of downforce on the track, but I'm thinking about changing it out to maybe a GT500 spoiler, is what I'm thinking about. But we'll go ahead and move into the car and do another POV drive on the way back home. All right. Let's go ahead and get back out on the road. So, this is one of my first times ever doing this camera setup. And this is, it's a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Definitely look a little crazy, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do for a good angle, right? Yeah, so I had a coin flip because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to do a wicker bill on here, which is a little bit more of an aggressive setup, but I feel like it's more of a Dodge Charger thing, like a Challenge or something like that. But I didn't know if I wanted to do a wicker bill because I absolutely love those on the Dodge Chargers. And they look decent on the Mustang, or the GT500 spoiler, which was my original option. Wow, we got a Beamer showing up here on the right. Maybe like a 35i, something like that. So I had a 2000, I want to say 18, maybe a 2017 Mustang, or not Mustang, BMW 430i that I had tuned, and I love that car. That car is so much fun. The burbles on the 4-cylinder sound insane. They really do sound crazy. If you guys want to see the Audi, I have some shorts on my YouTube channel as well of the Audi, so if you guys are interested in that, feel free to take a look there. Try to get back over here to the right. Probably hop on the interstate on the way back home. We're definitely gonna hop on the interstate. We just hit a red. Can't stick around for red lights. This thing is absolutely insane. Just losing traction, 48 degrees all the way through. Was that second gear, I think. I just feel the car slipping. It's cool, it's fun. Traction control doesn't let you get too crazy in this car. So if you're ever interested in buying a Mustang, just know that your traction control is gonna hold you back a little bit when you're trying to do some like crazy shit. But it's still fun. It lets you have some fun, which is always nice, right? It'll cut power if you're slipping too much. Like if I do a pull in first gear and I hold the clutch in and get the tires spinning, it'll cut power a little bit, which kind of sucks. So it'll let you drift for a second if you get the tires spinning first. It'll let you drift out a little bit, but it'll cut power once you start to regain and you're going straight. It'll cut power on you instead of letting you ride it out. Which I guess is nice, but if you look at something like the BMW traction system, that's something that it lets you do, you know, so it's kind of lets you play a little bit. Hopefully we can get a little speed run onto the interstate here. It's about 50 degrees. Tires should have some decent traction. We may have to sit back. Yeah, we're gonna have to sit back and let these cars kind of go through the turn here. So. Just go ahead and catch up. With these 285s, absolutely amazing traction throughout these corners. Dude, you could just, I mean, honestly, could really just rip these corners with the 285s. This dude is moving like molasses, man. Come on, brother. Jesus. Dude's doing like 30 on the interstate. Yeah, it's basically just a straight shot home. Get another bridge pull for you guys on the way home. Maybe we have some construction up here, who knows. I dropped my Apple AirPlay thing. Oh my gosh. There we go. One thing with this hat sitting so high is that it catches the ceiling on everything, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. So every time I look too far to the left, it's like I smack myself in the head. I lean forwards, boom, on the sun visor. Let's chill out to the speed of traffic here. If you guys ever do a GoPro setup on your hat, I would recommend doing some comfort stuff underneath the crease of your nose there, where the GoPro kind of sits at. So it'll leave some red marks on your head, on your forehead there, as well as your nose. Maybe a good idea to put some comfort strips there or something to add a little bit of cushioning. Just kind of get the camera up off of your head. Also, with this, you can't drive with your glasses on either. I mean, you can, it's just they're down around your nostrils, it's kind of holding your nose closed. It sucks. So if you have contacts, it's great. If not, I think it's GoPro, maybe, or it's a different camera brand company. You can look it up. But it has this very small camera. It's probably about this big, and that you can hook up right to the brim of your hat, and you shouldn't have any problems. Even with glasses on, it shouldn't be touching. I think that records in 1080 maybe instead of 4K, but who knows. Yo, what's up guys? We're back at home editing this video, and I realized that my GoPro likes to cut stuff out, so I'll probably have to get a new GoPro there. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, or be sure to drop more content. Have a good night, guys.